I'm not even sipping wine today. No alcohol tonight.
Nothing.
Tea, straight tea.
Straight tea. As long as you ain't clocking me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Where we at?
Energy.
Do remember, for all parties, all takes.
Whoa. Here they
There you
go.
go.
Energy. That's all. That's all tonight's about. Energy.
Okay. Listen, man. Got my head in the book.
Oh, I see that Jill Scott.
I mean, to whom it may concern. You know what I'm saying?
My boy showing off the vinyl. I see you.
Man, listen, that's currency nowadays, B. It's currency. You know what I'm saying? A little something light. Just one of the top albums on Billboard right now. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the Queen, Jill Scott, handling the business as she does. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't heard it, that pressure, so much pressure
Pressure.
to be just like them. Yeah, she working on a video for that soon. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, it's number nine on the track on the project right here. You know what I'm saying? Incredible album delivered. 11 years waiting. We talked about it a little bit, but it's finally here. Got it. You know what I'm saying? It's the best part about loving music and being in the living room, of course. Shameless plug to the LLC. You know what I'm saying? Being in the living room, this is what you get. Sometimes it might be goodies just laying around, you know what I'm saying? Like this. But we're gonna put Jill Scott down because we're not here to talk about her. We got
Oof.
some things to talk about.
We got some things to talk
Got some
about.
things.
Yo,
Got some things
I'm
to talk
glad you
about.
said it before I did, because I
Yeah.
appreciate you, you know what I mean, putting
Mm-hmm.
us, right, the Living Room Listening Club onto, you know what I mean, Jill's project, amazing work. But tonight's not about that.
Absolutely. Nah, it
Tonight's not
ain't.
about that. I'm gonna keep it real with
It's
you.
about something else.
It is about something else, man.
What we
Like,
talking about?
I'm gonna cut
Seem
straight
like
to
you
the
got something.
chase.
Seem like something you want to get off your chest, D. What's going on? What's going on?
See, I
Spot.
was a bit conflicted. I had some conflictions earlier after our conversation.
Talk
And I'm gonna
talk
get
talk
to
to
the
me.
topic, but I'm gonna let you know from the jump. Like, them
Talk to me, brother.
conflictions are no longer there. I had to, based off the confliction, not conversations, I had to go sit there and just do my research, right? Listen to the music, right?
Okay,
And
so you
for
did your Googles. Shout out to Fredro Star, you know what I'm saying? Him and Charlemagne. You did your Googles, you know what I'm saying? You did a
Google,
little
Chat GPT, Claude Work, whatever you want to call it, bro. I did all of it, B. Encyclopedia.
Okay.
And then, truth be
Okay.
told, I had to I had to go old school and listen to the songs. Just listen to the songs,
Okay.
listen in full context. So, now I did my research, bro. I did my forensic research, okay? My deep dive. No Diddy.
Okay. And what happened? What you come up with? Holla at me. Let me know. Let me know something. What you come up
Yo, listen, I'm gonna be straight with it. Yeah.
with?
Jagged Edge is a better R&B group than 112. And mind you, 112 is my favorite R&B group.
Hmm.
And so it was a, yo, Al, probably you and a few other people only will know how conflicted I am by even making that statement. But
Okay.
yo, just I spent maybe, I think we talked about this 3 weeks ago. And for the past 3 weeks, I had to
Mm-hmm.
go sit there and really go through album by album and just really
Mm-hmm.
think about the type of person I am, the type of vibes, experiences I had, right?
Okay. Okay.
Nah, bro. And trust me, I think my introduction to R&B was 112, 112, 1000%. Shit, we even did an R&B, well, we did a talent show where we dressed up and we sung Only You, right? And I did that, well, we was 12, 13, in front of my parents,
We did. We
right?
did do that.
My Haitian
We did
immigrant
do that.
parents. So I'm
We
saying,
also won.
and we
Let's
won.
remember that we smoked it. We were like the second act, and nobody. We cleaned everybody out. If you was there, if you know, you know. We're not gonna jump into that because this ain't about us. But we cleaned y'all up. Remember that.
Now that's facts.
But go ahead.
Facts. If you want to
But go
debate,
ahead.
you can.
Go
But we
ahead.
even dressed up. I remember the outfits. I swear, I wish my could come across the videotape of the talent
I,
show of us performing because we swore we was gonna blow up. We even came, we came up. Listen, we decided that we was gonna become a group and named ourselves the Angels. Okay, I think around that time, remember D'Angelo was popping, and he was
yes,
like, "All
yes, he
right,
was.
Wayne couldn't like." So he was like, "All right, let's just take D Angels." So, all right, listen. So
But
I say
what,
all that to say,
real quick, right there. Hold on. Do you remember when I came up with the crazy idea and had a plug, and I was gonna try to get us on Showtime at the Apollo
come
that
on, man, we was
summer?
this close. We was literally a car ride away. We was a car ride away from being from touching that,
Yo,
tapping on that
yo,
thing, pause,
you could call it. You
and
could
being on
call it
stage.
delusion. You could call it delusion. You could call it what you want, but we believe that shit. Yo, I believed it in my heart and soul. You know what I'm
Bro, we were
saying? So
kids
I
with
definitely
dreams,
thought.
bruh, and we had talent too.
I thought
Truth
we
be
had a
told.
chance. Yes, yes, we did. Yes, we did. But
Shout out
anyway,
to
back to these up.
Yeah,
Back to
well,
these
well,
guys. You know what I'm
before you
saying?
get in back to shout out to everybody that we participated in that talent show with. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Olin. Who else?
Jonathan. Jonathan.
Jonathan. Yo, Jonathan.
You
Shout
know what
out
I'm
to
saying?
Jonathan.
You
You know what I mean?
know what I
We was
mean? It was
popping,
crazy.
man.
If you
We was
know, you know,
popping.
you remember you was there. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. The Angels, always. You know what I'm saying? Represent. But,
But as I've
you
thought
know,
about it, bro, reflected at that conversation, I like, nah, man. I
hmm
looked at it just overall. Nah, Jagged Edge, nah, they got it. Jagged Edge has it hands down. Not for multiple reasons, bro. Even though
mm,
even though 112 has hits, right? And hits that you could say are classics for sure. But Jagged Edge, bro, they got some classics. And the classics range from whether it's a car ride, right, with you know what I mean, your shorty or somebody you dating or whatever the case may be, or a wedding. Or even if you by
okay.
yourself, dolo, going through something. So Jagged Edge definitely, nah, man. I think at least for me, resonates way more than 112's their hits. So trust me, nah, Al, listen, it hurts. Listen, trust me, it hurts me to say that, but I ain't gonna be over here capping. You can put it up there if you want, and you as the the you're like the fact checker. I would love to see what your argument is in regards to that. I keep putting up vinyls.
I'm
I made you some
I'm just
facts.
gonna do I'm just gonna do visuals for right now.
I
We
feel you,
just
bro.
gonna
Listen, that's my favorite R&B group of all time, but I'm keeping it a buck. I'm like, I don't know. But after I
so
said what I said, like put it to you like this. To
okay.
my lovely, beautiful wife, right? Who I've been with for what, going on 24 years. The very
Salute
first
to that.
song, appreciate you,
Salute.
appreciate you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I had to apply like that argument to our relationship. I'm like, yo, nah, the very first song, even before we even dated, even before, let's say when I was doing the courting process, the first song I played was I sent her, like just I called she so we was we was in college. She lived on campus. Long story
hmm
short, I was in somebody's dorm room and I was chasing after her, bro. I was trying to get that. I'm gonna keep it a
hmm
bean. I'm just trying to get that. And I mean, I was on it. So then I found out what her dorm room number was. And I called it from
Was it
another person's
112?
dorm room. No, he said no. I don't know. It wasn't 112. Truth be told, it might have been like six something.
Okay. Okay. The
Yo,
112, where the players dwell, you know what I'm saying?
nah, bro. But I'm trying, like, real talk. So, and she'll tell you. One day, I hope we get Tino and she'll
Okay.
confirm this. The first
Okay.
song I think I played was, nah, I called her dorm, right? Like prank calls. But then when she picked up, she didn't know who it was. I just played, I think it was either I Gotta Be or He
Mm,
Can't Love You. I think it might have been no, What You Trying to Do?
what you trying to do? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. So I just picked it up like old school, you know what I mean? You figure like back in the day in the movies, she on Dawn,
Okay.
whoop, whoop, whoop. I think it might have been like a random Friday afternoon. And then, you know what I mean? Me doing beat, I was play it back then, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, I was ripping and running. Not like in a crazy
Okay.
way, but I was young. I was just trying to just chill. I was reckless in the sense of just hanging around, hanging out. And so when she caught my attention. So long story short, I had went in this other person's dorm room, called her dorm, played Jagged Edge, and then since there,
Okay.
yeah, from there, everything else is history. So I say that to say, I can't think of times where I played 112.
Mm,
Damn, I can't think
okay.
like just on intentionally when she was around as opposed to Jagged Edge. That's what I'm saying.
I don't have a beautiful story, which shout to your baby. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I know she. We know the I and A's. You know what I'm saying? We know them the ones
Bruh,
that we know
that's
them
a whole nother
well. We know them well.
conversation.
You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother conversation. But shout out to that, and especially what I'm saying, Black Love 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going
Hmm.
on strong.
Hmm.
I don't have a I don't have a 112 moment that I could say that I have with Mina. My biggest moments will be, and we could talk about these records, definitely another time. But the biggest records that I would say that as I'm sitting at her desk right now, looking up at her anniversary gift that I got 1 year, uh, I proposed to her by playing, by having a restaurant play the record "I Love You" by Mary J. Blige. All those pretty memories. I know you can hear me now. For the record, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Classic joint. Specifically the Smith and Wesson remix. This is how we do every day, all day. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, cause
Hmm.
we got to keep it. We got to
Yeah,
keep some
yeah,
hip hop in it. But
yeah, yeah.
that's the record that I played for her when I proposed to her, because the first time that we spent time together, the time I introduced her to you at the Fridays with Nick, you know what I'm saying? When I came out there, touchdown real quick to scoop her up, you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
The thing that I said to her was, for the record, I love you. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time I told her that. So that record is
okay.
the one that hits. So we don't have a 112 one, but we both are huge fans of 112, and that's where this album comes into play. Because it's hard to the first three are undeniable. You know what I'm saying? But this one here, you know what I'm saying, after the first three, there's still some joints on here. You know what I'm saying? Definitely you already know was the smash single from it. We got some features on here. We got T.I., you know what I'm saying, who's been, that's another conversation that we can have, because that man been, you know what I'm saying, with the let him know,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
but we ain't
that
talking
let
about
him know
Ti
been
tonight.
going
I don't want to talk about Ti
crazy.
tonight. I
But
just want to talk about this
but
this 112 thing you was talking about.
yes, but so you know what I'm saying, like, I mean, how we gonna really argue it when it really comes down to it? 112 is the group. They started before they was here before Jagged Edge. You know what I'm saying? Impactful hits, of course. One of the biggest songs, "Only You," which you just said we wound up performing it for the talent show. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing bigger than that record, especially with the remix with the late great, rest in peace, Notorious B.I.G. and Mace with the debut, the ill music video, you know what I'm saying? The Vans and jackets, you know what I'm saying, hanging out the whip. They showed you how an R&B group was supposed to do it, especially coming after Boys to Men and Jodeci. You know what I'm saying? So 112, a bunch of dudes from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, holding the same place as Jagged Edge, if I'm not mistaken. I think Jagged Edge from ATL too. But you know what I'm saying? Two groups out of Atlanta. It is kind of, what your preference is. You know what I'm saying? Because since you mentioned Chat GPT, you know what I'm saying? I don't want cop no pleas or nothing like that. But it kind of depends on what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause let's keep it a buck, and we're not talking about your relationship here. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about that. But back in the days, Lou, when you was a little player running around these streets, you
Okay.
mean to tell me you ain't hit nobody with the Cupid? You ain't trying to you
bro.
because hold on for a second. You when I picked the parts, because I produced this thing that he was talking about, this talent show, I produced it. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a producer. So your part was to be Slim. So you mean to tell me because your voice was close enough to hitting Slim that you ain't never hit nobody with the Cupid? You know what I'm saying? We on first out. We still on first out. You ain't never talk about the Cupid real quick, especially around Valentine's Day. You ain't never really pull up on the shorty even wanted to be like on some you can come see me. You know what I'm saying? The joint, if I'm not mistaken, that was Mr. Cheeks provided the rap on that joint, you know what I'm saying, in the video. You know what I mean? You already know what it did with Only You. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on the first album, by the way. We got interludes that's on there. We got Faith on a couple of records. The interludes by themselves should have been records. You know what I'm saying? To the point where people be singing the interludes. That's what we was on. And then it didn't just stop there. That album 30 years to this day. I mean, well, yeah, or it's I forget the actual release date, but this will be 30 years this year. We did this, we did this 30 years ago. We did the talent show 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So we dating ourselves, but it is what it is. Listen, we
I don't
OGs. You
care,
see the gray. Ain't nothing, we ain't
bro. I
hiding it.
don't
You know what
care,
I'm
bro.
saying?
Listen, we
So,
look like big brothers, bro. Get the
but
hell out of here. I'm good.
listen,
I wish
at
Slim
the
a
end of
young
the
head
day,
would.
man, listen, come on, man. I will be there. We got definitely be, some album cuts on here and all of that. This and then the remix. I mean, such an incredible album. It stood the test of time. Sounds good to this day. If you haven't played it, go play it. And I I've always been a 112 guy, man. It was hard to like move them out of that spot because then when you come with the second joint with the do that pup daddy ish son. Yeah.
So
What? Come on, man. Love,
listen,
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
glad you
Love
said
me.
that. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that.
Yes. Okay.
So that's one of my
Yeah.
and that's one of my like that point right there. For example, so and I was young, mind you. You introduced me to R&B, a lot of just like let's just
Hmm.
say a lot of American culture music overall at that age.
Okay.
So obviously R&B 112 being one of them. That's so 112 is all I knew outside of R. Kelly.
Hmm.
No Diddy. All right. And so
The R.
I ain't know, yeah. And then mind you, we had the internet, you know what I mean? Bailey had the music, was the music box, the video box channel,
That's right. With the box.
radio.
That's right.
So like I say all that to
Video
say,
Soul. You know what I'm saying?
bruh,
106 in Park wasn't there yet. You know
the
what I mean?
Soul
But
Train.
Video Soul with Donnie Simpson, Caribbean Connections. You know what I'm saying? It was all of that. You know what I'm saying? Any chance we could get to put videos on TV, we jumped on it. We was watching it. Rap City, you name it. You know what I'm saying? It was everything. You know what I'm saying? Yo, MTV Raps, all of that.
See, well, that's if
But
you
but go
had
ahead.
cable. I ain't had cable. When you met me, I ain't had cable. My parents
Man,
were
illegal
immigrants.
cable.
No, I ain't had
I had
illegal cable
illegal.
neither. My parents were Haitian. My parents are Haitian immigrants, and so they
Listen,
ain't do nothing illegal neither. They ain't do nothing illegal, nothing they
I
couldn't afford. So legal cable, if you get
trust me.
locked up or any reason the cops come to your house, my parents ain't do that shit. I ain't learned about that shit till I
Yeah.
became an adult. Till I met you guys, to be completely honest with you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things I ain't
Nah,
know till I got
I
to middle
you right.
school, high school,
You right.
college,
You right.
adulthood that my parents sheltered
Straight
me
up.
from. So I'm gonna be straight up with you. That's my truth. So I say all that to say this.
Okay.
Going back to the argue to the conversation. So you hit the nail on the
Mm-hmm.
head in terms of the shiny shoes, the when Diddy would come out with the beats, da 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 da, Mace, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
From an R&B group standpoint, nah, that ain't what it really was about, bro. For me, when I
Mm-hmm.
think about it, when I think about R&B and my perspective on it, nah, man, that's not what that shit was about. Like the shine, like 112. A lot of the hits, except for like Cupid, Only You, and a few other things. It was more so a vibe versus, let's say, Jagged Edge, where you know what I mean, them dudes was like a choir. They sang like a choir. The harmony in their songs and how they sang, shit. Even how they still operate to this day, like the connection between the fact that they're two sets of twins, right? The brotherhood, as opposed to 112. And I think how they operate behind the scenes, which later on we come to find out, yeah, they were broken, they were fractured, they were a fractured group earlier on, and then given the circumstances they were working beneath, like you know what I mean, the bad boy era. Who knows what was going on back then, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean?
How you
That
gonna
kind of
throw that on my
explains.
man's B?
You feel me? That's what kind of that kind to me. That kind of explains the difference. And like, ah, wow, like 112, bro, I love them. My favorite R&B group of all time. But when I look back at it, I'm like, shit, organically, the music I played, let's say when it comes to going back to the question you asked, if I was dating, if I, da, da, when I put up on shorties, Negro, I told you, bro, I've been with Tina 24 years. Fuck wrong with you.
No,
I ain't got.
listen, bro.
It's
I'm
all.
just
There's only one person I put that. Only one person. Like for the most part, yeah, just one person. Like I have
okay.
created a
When
playlist
you
for,
profess,
etc.
okay, when
So
you
you
profess
feel
your
me?
love, I see,
You
I
feel
see, I see
me?
what you're
You feel
doing.
me? Type
When you
shit.
when you finally got in your bag, I got you. I
Type
see what you're
shit.
saying. I
You
see what
feel
you're
me?
saying.
And so when I'm
And
saying you
Jagged
just
Edge is your go-to.
well, I
Okay,
think it's a lot of people go
I'm
to,
not mad at
especially
that.
our age. Like I'm telling, bro, if you all right, okay.
So
Keep
yeah,
talking about some
let's
112.
put it like this. Hold on. So years of operation, years active. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
listening.
They got it on here. It's 1995. Their debut album came out in 97. So 112 got them by a year. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to it, because I got to get myself really, really familiar. A Jagged Edge, the very, very first joint was I Gotta Be. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Come
they had
on, son. It
another
was
one,
got. Come on, son. Come on. I'm trying to tell you.
okay.
That's what I paid. I
So,
gotta be the one you. Come on, stop playing with me,
okay.
son. Like, stop playing with
Okay.
me. Like, what you gonna put? I
Well,
gotta be
that's
or only you. Let's say somebody gets in your whip, right? Let's say somebody you got to go on a date night. I got a question for you. A living room listen club
mhm.
question for you too. Please let me know your thoughts, your opinion.
Okay.
You got two
All
options,
right.
all right? It's date nights, all right? Either I gotta be or only you.
Hold on. I didn't pick only you. I picked.
I'm give you all
Let me
right. So what
see.
song you gonna pick against I Gotta Be?
Let me see.
Yeah, you better research. You
Show
gotta.
you that.
Now
Hold on.
I'm going
Hold on.
off the
I'm
top of
trying
the
to think.
dome,
You going to? I think I just gave you that one. Hold on. Let me see.
bro. I'm trying to tell you that's
Realistically,
the
I'm
but
saying. Hold
all right,
on.
whatever.
I mean, only you, girl. I need to know where we stand. Do we share a special thing called love? I Yeah, I cool. For that one, you might have me. I ain't
I
gonna hold
got
you.
you
You might
already,
have me
bro.
on
I
that one.
told you. I gave the answer, and then you challenged me, and now you just confirm you agreeing with me. I'm trying to tell you, like I'm telling you, and I'm a 112 fan. So I'm trying. You know what I mean? I just ain't know the drama. I was just like all the other fans. I'm trying to figure out like what the fuck happened. You know what I mean? As a group, you guys broke, got back together. Slim went by himself again, and I just heard a recent interview where
Right, you talk. Hold on. But you talking about that's way later. That's not even what we not talking. Like you got to stay within the first at least four joints. They didn't
oh
break
you
up
trying
till
you want me
yeah.
compartmentalize
They,
the
they
the
ain't break up
career?
till like when was
Yeah,
that,
you
man?
gonna lose,
2017,
bruh,
son.
bruh. There's not even
That
a
was like
debate.
that's like after 2017 is when they broke up, son. Like, and look, I give you that
After
because
2017, they
that's
broke up a few times before that. What are you talking about? Remember when Slim was out here doing like a single albums? I think he went reggae for a little bit. What was my man name? Wildcat. What was
oh
that
shit.
song?
Hold on.
You remember that little video they did? I think in Jamaica. It was in the summertime. My man
Yeah.
had all white on, or light blue on, sky blue on. With the, like, come on,
Hold on,
bro.
son. Hold on. Let me keep it a buck. Let me
He had
keep it
an
a buck. I
album or two
only
by himself. Like, get the fuck, man. How you talking
I,
crazy?
look. You see the ones I got. I got one through four. I can't vouch for none of that other stuff
But I'm
that you
giving you the
was doing.
totality of it, bro. The drama that
I
112
know.
has had as a group compared to the drama that Jagged Edge has had over the
I
length of their career. Come on, bro. It's not you can't compare it.
I I
And I
ain't
think
gonna
that kind
hold
of
you on.
that right there kind of explains why the music is what it is, and the songs kind of like the harmony, like R&B, like you know what I mean, the harmony in the music, the
I
relatability,
ain't
like
gonna
just
hold you. Not even funny. You know what I'm saying? Like I just seen a joint where it said 112, like, and it's only two of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's not 112. That's you know what I'm saying. That's half.
come
Like
on,
what we
son.
doing?
They
You
don't come
can't call yourself
on, son.
112 no more.
Come
So
on.
at the end of the day, yeah. Listen, I get it. You know what I'm saying? The longevity is not necessarily there. So I'm living in the past based off of what you're saying, but I'm not going out just 100% on, you know what I mean, like the fact that they was better. So since I figured I might have needed some help, since you mentioned ChatGPT, I went to ChatGPT and I talked to him. You know what I'm saying? Talk back.
Oh,
So let's talk heavy real quick.
oh.
Who is better? Who is the better group? 112 or Jagged Edge? And would you like the answer? You want to put the music back on for the suspense? Nah, I'm joking. Hold on. The answer is it's hard to it's hard to figure out what the answer is. At the end of the
Man,
day, it depends on what it is that you're looking for. Hey yo, it's not me. Chat GPT said it, bruh. I ain't do this. Listen,
you know what it
hold
is? Because
on.
your chat
You
GPT is probably just bland. You probably got like one or two threads. It
word,
probably don't know that. You're
word.
connected to the internet. Like connected to your Apple Music. Use your connectors on your chat. Yo, you probably don't even know how to use it. You probably using
I
chat
ain't gonna
GPT on
hold
some
you.
1+1 ish. Like stop, man.
I ain't
Like
gonna I ain't gonna hold you. Hold on.
you over
Let
here
me
looking
tell you
for
exactly what this said
lifelines
though.
for an argument. You know you lost already. So you about to get
Nah,
cooked. Like let it be.
nah, son.
Like I'm telling
Hold
you,
on.
bro. I mean no
I
disrespect.
no, listen, because look, you gave them salute by saying that 112 is your favorite group. And 112 is definitely my they would have to be my favorite group because like I was I knew who Boyz II Men was, but in the totality of it, you know what I'm saying, Boyz II Men's music was definitely way more mature. I knew about who New Edition was, but I was, young enough to like kind of see them coming up. And then Jodeci, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely an amazing group and all of that. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
112 really, really spoke to me at the time. But yeah, man, the way it broke it down, the way Chat GBT broke it down to me is one, you can't really say which one is better in that particular case. It just kind of depends on what it is. But I think we will lean to more to your argument with the classic R&B ballads because they have more of their hits are ballads. You know what I'm saying when it comes to Jagged Edge and more of 112's joints is more up tempo, more energy. You know what I'm saying? It does
That's
have
what
a
I'm
hip hop
talking.
aspect to it. Of course, Bad Boy and this, that, and the third. So you're gonna hear a lot more of these records in the club. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they're known for the versatile R&B with the hip hop influence. That's 112,
The
and Jagged
vibe.
Edge is definitely more. Jagged Edge is known for the more romantic, classic R&B
Come on, I'm
ballads. You know
trying
what I'm
to tell
saying?
you, son. Like,
So yeah, so you did get that particular part. You know what I'm saying? You got that particular part
wait,
because 112 they both got the club appeal. You know what I'm saying? But they
time out. Yo,
Jagged
time
Edge
out.
is edging them. What happened?
Time out. I ain't getting no part, bro. The argument that we were having, like, yeah, cut the shit. The argument we were having was which group was a better R&B group. That's it. And
Listen,
right now,
so
like you saying,
so I'm gonna
I
tell you
got
this
that part.
because I got to fight for my B because
Like,
I'm gonna
bro,
tell you what's
when
going
you
on.
look, yeah,
Hold
don't
on,
be that
hold on.
dude,
I'm
bro.
about to expose you. I'm about to expose you. Hold on, check this out.
Shit.
We already done said what happened with them women with the NA. My NA on this side, no, it's 112 all day. She not trying to hear that jagged ass shit. So look,
Ooh.
I'm not about to sit up here and not fight for this because after this
Oh!
camera, after this camera cut off, and if she watched this footage, I'm not trying. I got to deal with this, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And it's Ramadan. I
Oh,
already ain't ate nothing. You know what I'm saying? So what you trying to do to me over here? You trying to get me
don't.
back for the phone call?
Oh, so I'm
You trying to
glad
get me?
that you
That's what
said
you
that
trying to
about
do?
your. I got you. Listen, I got you, bro. I'm glad that you said that about your NA, because you know why? You
Yeah.
know why? Because my NA is Jagged Edge. I already asked her, so you know what I think need to happen. One day we need to get both NAs on camera to talk about it. Talk to me.
And I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna back up like Homer Simpson, like I told you, back into the grass, like I'm gonna
Whatever,
stay sit up here.
whatever. Listen, you said it. Don't back up. Don't back after you're gonna
I'm
drag
with
me
it.
into it.
I'm with it.
You was
I'm with
politically
it. I'm
correct
with it.
earlier, bro. Now you just talked
I'm
yourself
with
into
it.
some shit. Watch, wait till I tell Tina. Wait till I tell her. I
It's
swear I'm
nothing.
gonna tell her.
It's nothing.
I'm
Listen,
gonna
listen,
tell her.
listen.
I'm
Hey,
going to
Mina's gonna
tell
ask
her.
me one thing. Did you hold it down for 112? And I'm gonna say, yes, I did. I held it down for 112 because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna as a DJ. Now let me take my personal preference off as a DJ. Um, once Jagged Edge does have records that you know what I'm saying that I play that go off. Like it's hard to knock where the party at. You know what I'm saying? Even though we got Peaches and Cream, let's not sleep on 112's ability to make a hit. You know what I'm saying? They both have records that go off in the club. I know they did the verses, but I don't remember. Do you remember it? Did you watch it? I don't think I peeped
Nope.
the verses. I think what I'm gonna do on the next time we jump at, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go watch that verses again and see how it played out. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, ChatGPT ain't really help you, and the only it seemed like right now, if I'm not giving you this alley oop right here, you know, it ain't really
What are you talking
justified
about,
that
bro? What alley you? Are you, bro? You,
112.
yo, you sound crazy. Yo, what are you talking about, Al? You bug what alley you, bro? I won the argument within the first 2 minutes, and then you just want the. I
Listen,
keep
man.
talking, and mind you, I fucks with 112. Now, I mean, I told you, I really do, but you gonna cause me to
It
drag
don't
it, and
sound
I don't
like
want
it.
to do it.
It don't sound like because the main thing that you hit me with right now is the fact that they broke up. And I get that. Yes, some groups break up. It's unfortunate that they did. They had an unfortunate label, but they held it down during that time. They provided the soundtrack to my and your life in 1996. And I feel like laid the blueprint down for Jagged Edge to follow and pick up that trail as an R&B group coming out of Atlanta. Yes, it's easy to be able to go a little bit higher and work on your jump shot when
Yo,
you
that was
looked at the way the
flagrant. That
form
was
when you
so.
wake up when you watch the way the forum went, you know what I'm saying? Because when we got them hits up there, you staring at those,
Yo,
wondering how we get there. I'm just saying, you know, we bring it back to those guys right there. Because keeping it real, and I could check the numbers. I don't think they got a bigger record than a 112 record.
yo, bruh. All right, so one first in '96, we were like
I
13 years
told you,
old. We were like,
I'm fighting back, bruh.
yeah, I
I'm
don't give
fighting
two
back, bro.
shits
What we
because you
doing?
sound crazy
What
as
we
hell. In
doing?
'96, we were like 12, 13 years old. That's one. So, yeah, 112 was definitely relatable because of the songs and the vibes and the shiny suits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They even had Missy Elliott in it. Da-da-da. So stop playing with me. All right. That's one. Right. Do you remember
Mm-hmm.
the video for
Mm-hmm.
the Only You video? It was a red shiny suit, a
Yes.
silver shiny suit. So yeah, we was kids, just like
No,
big
no,
ass
no.
mobile crayons.
They had
That's
the
one.
Vances.
That's
Hold
one.
on. They had the
Whatever.
Vances
And then
on. You know
glasses,
what I mean?
bro. Metallic glass. It was metallic. That's what it was. They were shiny as hell. So I'm not even trying to take shots at you like that, but I'm keeping it real. Like,
That's a
nah,
bad
stop.
boy
And I was
reference, but
like,
it's okay.
nah, bro.
I
So that's
see what
one.
you're doing with the shiny
Two.
suits. Go
Two.
ahead.
And then Jagged Edge was
Mm-hmm.
more relatable later on in years. Like I told you, when I got like, you know what I mean, 17, 18, 19, even their old music, bro. I was in high school listening to that shit. So I'm saying 112
Okay.
was, and 112 had music out during that time too. They had music out,
Yes.
but as I got older, the more relatable music, 1000% was Jagged Edge. And as I got older, 112 stopped making music like that. And then shit, years later on down the line, Slim went out. Slim came out with an album, a song, a hit. Then he started doing stuff with reggae artists. That bro, that shit was wicked. So it kind of definitely confused me. While Jagged Edge still stayed the same and still continued hits. And keep it real with you, the range, the lyrical range, the song range for Jagged Edge versus 112 is you can't. It's no debate, bro.
Okay.
Like
So
Jagged Edge
hold
got
on.
music. Like whether you're going through
Okay.
heartbreak, whether you're trying to bag somebody, whether you're getting married, they get shit. Jagged Edge got theme
I
songs for
mean,
weddings. Oh,
listen,
bro, you about to wild out.
listen.
You about to make me
Okay, hold
upset,
on. I
bro.
know the thing. So
Keep
I
fighting.
give you
Keep
that
fighting.
because
You lost this fight. You lost
they
this
got a
argument.
record. They got a record. They do got a record. Let's get married. We're not gonna style on the fact that they got, you know what I'm saying, they got joints. And that is one of them
They got
ones, you know what I'm
breakup
saying? People play it
records,
at the
like
wedding.
they got that
Of
you can relate to,
course.
that you feeling. Like I mean, like
Of
stop playing with me.
course. And
Like,
112 has that too. Absolutely.
but
Missing you. You know what I'm saying? I will be there. Let me see. Love me. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere.
walked
You ain't
out of
never played.
heaven.
You ain't got hold on. You ain't got anywhere on any of your play on your
Bro,
any of your
yeah.
mixtapes?
But yeah, all right, going back
I
to the
did.
vibe.
I
We
did.
could, I'm trying
I
to tell
did.
you. So it's a difference. If I'm gonna go to a vibe, I'm chilling, right? Like we hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To me, 112 would give me, they do have some love hits, like some relationship love like hits that you can relate to, like a
Mm-hmm.
couple, right? But then they mostly have bangers for the club, bro, or bangers for the car ride, where or just like bangers, like vibe bangers to create a vibe. You feel
Okay.
me? Jagged Edge, they got some vibe bangers, right? Some even wedding bangers, but they got
Okay.
emotional bangers that you could resonate with. You be like, damn, bro. Shit songs where
So
you,
we talking songs, right? We talking songs. I get you
yeah.
because you hit me with the hits and the vibe
I'm
and
t-
everything
I
else.
put you like this.
So I which
This
who what is Jagged Edge's classic album?
number one.
Yeah. What's their classic album?
Which one I go with?
You gotta cue the Jeopardy music up right now.
Jag Jagged Thrill,
Oh, we need to
Jagged
hit the
Little Thrill,
extended version. Jagged Little Thrill.
Jagged Little Thrill.
That's that's the classic album.
Trying to think of the songs on it, bro. No, he gotta be. No, I gotta be eight on it.
Ah,
Time out. I gotta be eight on it.
this
Oh,
nigga
JER
got
break.
it.
JER break. JER break. I'm sorry. JER break. My bad. I'm right. I'm bugging. JER break.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
bugging. I'm
J.E.
bugging,
Heartbreak.
bro. I'm bugging. I'm
Yeah,
scanning.
yeah,
It's JER break.
cause
The
it's
wedding songs
crazy.
ain't come
Cause
on
I was
till
about
later
to
on.
say, cause I was about to say, I had that one, so I know I had
Bro,
that one in
listen,
the crib. It
bro.
was
Let me get my
J.E.
tank
That's
top.
the. I'm gonna
Yo, give
keep
me
it a
a tank
buck.
top with a
That's
little
the. That's
piano
the
in the
only
background. Let me
one.
lean on like this with three
I
other
say
people. Like, bro.
now you remember. Now,
Bro, not
so
bro. It was
he
JER break.
it
Yeah,
was it was. No, you're
yeah. It was
right.
J
You're absolutely
J. That
right.
was their first album. No, that was
Second
second album. Second album. That came out. That
second
came
album.
out in 2000. That year. That came out right. That came out the year TP2 came out.
You bringing up R. Kelly again? That's a
No, no, no. I don't want to bring up R. Kelly, but
we have to remove both of them from the conversation if we're talking about when that came out because
nah.
that ruined my life.
No,
Like,
time out, time out, time out, time out. But that's the same year because I remember when yeah, bro. Is that when Feel in Your Booty came out? Yup. Was that the same
yeah,
around the
that's the
same
top of the
time?
year.
That
That's
same
top of
year,
the
right?
year.
Bro,
Yeah,
that
I
bro,
was in
that was the
Cali at the
year.
time.
That was the year R&B
Yeah.
kicked up for me. That was yeah. That was the
Hmm.
year R&B
Okay.
kicked up for me. 2 years later, yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah.
took
2
a
years
3 year
later,
break.
I met my wife.
They dropped in '97. They dropped a Jagged Era in '97, and then they came back in 2000 with J.E. Heartbreak. J.E.
Bro,
Heartbreak is it's their classic. I'm asking you because I wanted you to tell me what the classic was,
yo,
but
cause bro, I was a
you know, what I'm saying I
112
ain't-
dude, bro. Like I said, it wasn't until we
man.
had that conversation, like, yo, and mind you know what I mean? Life takes you through things, right? And through certain emotions. And you know what I mean? I
Mhm,
think I feel like I'm someone who resonates with music and listen to music when I'm going through things, regardless if it's positive or negative, right? Especially shit, you
mhm.
working out, you listen to music. So if you're going through something,
Absolutely,
I like to listen to
absolutely,
music that makes me feel good, and R&B makes me feel good. And so I'm in this space where
of
I go back
course.
now to the classics to hear true R&B, and I'm like, yo. And yeah, that's when I brought
So
the
yeah, that
conversation up to you. I find myself, yo, I'm not even going back to 112 like that. Like there's some songs, but I find myself going on Jagged Edge. And that's when he's like, nah,
because
112 is
and
the
that's like and I get it. I get it at that time because again, that was when we was if you look at the time span, Jagged Edge at that time was heating up. You know what I'm saying in 2000 and that being their classic after that. It's like once you drop a classic, you have a room, you have a space to like
yeah,
do you hit them with another classic or or now is this point where I could throw 2 3 records on there, I'm on the radio, I'm out crazy, I
yeah,
got a video, and then the record's just gonna sell the way it's gonna sell.
that's a fact.
For 112 they came out the gate with a classic, you know what I'm saying, because people were playing that album front to back, and then they take 2 years off, '98 they come back with Room 112, and at that point we in the I don't need to give you a full classic, and you do, to what you said earlier, the label drama. 98 was a rough year for Bad Boy. Rough year for Bad Boy. Which Biggie died in 97. You got his album still going. You got the emergence of Puff with No Way Out. You know what I'm saying? So 98, Mace leaves, what I'm saying? Like after Double Up was not a success and everything else. So 98 for 112, like 112, I mean, they was pretty much saving Bad Boy. If you really, really want to think about it as far as hits come. 112 was holding that house together.
Facts.
Then they had a huge, now after Jagged Edge drops that classic, of course, here comes another classic. This one. This one, and as much as I love the first one, this is probably the one that I resonated with the most in '01. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't really put it on like relationship times or whatever, whatever, but just where we was at the moment. You know what I'm saying? That's when we did the whole, when we graduated and I came back and I was like, yo, let's really try to do this Apollo thing. You know what I'm saying? And that was more like you said, it was in the club because we was doing Peaches and Cream, and then we was gonna do Dance with Me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the records on this project here, bruh, it's like from the intro. Puff killed that intro. Whatever. Feel how you want to feel. The man is a musical genius. He killed that intro. They had a purpose. 112, and you could say that Jagged Edge put that pressure because as far as an R&B group, with Jagged Edge coming out with a classic album for themselves that just kept ringing and ringing and ringing, with in that second in 2000 when it dropped and the impact that it had, you had to follow up. You had to follow up with something, and having a 3 year hiatus like they did, coming back in '01, they came back strong with this one, bro. They came back really strong with this one. This is a classic project. So they got two classics to me. Because you got everything on here. You got the intro, you got Dance With Me, they showed the dancing skills. You got It's Over Now, classic flip of the Mob Deep, you know what I'm saying? Quiet Storm Beat. You got Peaches and Cream. Then you go to I Surrender, I'm Missing You. That's when the ballads start coming through. And then you got the record featuring Twister, like Player, I Would Love to See You Smile. Like this record right here, bruh. This is the one. You know what I'm saying? For me. For me. This is personally
Listen, I'm right there
my
with you. That's
favorite.
the I was listening,
My
bro.
favorite
They
joint.
had hits.
You see
They,
this you see the style, how they look in the
bruh,
front
we
with
was
the black,
emulating
you know
them
what I
back
mean?
then, bro.
It's
Was it 2000,
it's
2001? Bro,
crazy.
dudes was emulating. I remember the music videos,
Crazy.
especially when Peaches and Cream came out. I was a senior
Oh
in
my
high
god.
school,
All the
bro.
colors,
Bruh, I
everything.
was
We
a
was trying
senior
to
in
get the
high
Air Force
school,
Ones to
bro.
line it up.
I
Like it was it
know.
was
So I
it
was
was
there with
wild,
you.
bruh.
And then
It
I
was
with a
dope.
splash of Jagged Edge. I mean, I'm like, oh snap, that song's vibe, right? When it was playing, when
Cause
anybody would
cause
play a
at
song
that
from Jay
time,
Heartbreak, I'd be like, damn, okay, 'cause I
yeah.
was so 112 back then. But now as I'm older and I'm
It,
hearing,
but Jagged did pop up with the next year. '01, they did release another album. And at that time, again, what is it? Uh it was they didn't really need nothing else, bro. They had where the party at. That's it.
bro, I'm
They
trying to
didn't
tell
they didn't
you,
really they didn't really need nothing else. Now that ain't ballad. You can't really I ain't giving you that one. That one was
nah, nah,
that's a
nah, you
club
gotta give
banger.
it to me. But if
But
you was,
but
if
as a DJ, we in the club with that.
that's what I'm
If you put
saying,
that record on, it's setting the party off. So
bro,
what we were
come
doing at the
on,
time, because we was young, we was just out of high school, we in the club. When that shit was on, the dance, it was hit. It was fire.
And back then, you had to be in the club with like a button up and some jeans, right? And it was a little baggy back
Crazy.
then. It was crazy work,
Crazy.
but people were turning up, especially when that song came on. I think they got it. I think they had dressed like that in the video. If
And that
not
that
mistaken,
album
they
with
had
Platinum.
suits on with jeans and button ups, baggy button ups.
That album with Platinum. So they did their
Come on,
thing. And
bro.
yes, of course, like you said, they on the cover with tank tops. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on,
On the cover
son.
with tank tops and
And
motorcycles.
bandanas with braids. That shit was
Yes.
wicked.
Yes.
And
Yes.
long
It was a
things,
different type
son.
of time.
I'm
It
trying
was
to
a
tell
different
you.
type of time.
And it's
And then
twins.
look,
That's
I
the
ain't
thing that
gonna
threw
hold
me
you.
off.
Look,
It's
hold on.
twins.
Hold on.
Two sets of
Hold on
twins.
though. Hold on. This is I hate this part about this situation, but I love 112. And I did. This was not this run right here was not one of my.
Oh
It's
shit.
not one of my favorite 112 albums. But they came right back with Hot and Wet, bro. They was all on the cover with
Man,
the
get out of here,
tank
man. Get the fuck
tops.
out. Get your ass out of here, man. Yo, listen,
It
case
was.
closed, bro. I'm trying to tell you from an
I don't
R&B
have that one.
standpoint,
Yeah.
from the
Oh man, I didn't
R&B
like
standpoint, the better R&B group is. I was trying to say it first.
Room 112 where the players dwell. You gotta hit me with the womp womp womp. Hey yo, I can't let I can't. Man,
Yo, get him out of here, man. He
listen,
gotta go, bro. He gotta
listen,
go.
man.
Yo, you
Look,
terrible, bro. Tell me that. Tell me that. Hopefully,
nah,
hope you guys listen. Do yourself a favor. You and
listen.
your short, you and your wifey, y'all listen. Y'all spend time. Pick your favorite 112 album, right, and listen with objective ears. Because right now you mad subjective, right?
So
Like
hold
your
on.
stuff is biased. Your ears are biased right now. And I get it. I told you my ears were biased too, but right
Listen.
now I'm like I'm more clearer, right now I see I sought clarity. I got it. I'm trying to give it to
Okay.
you. So
Okay.
any 112 album, your most favorite 112 album, listen to that, and then go
Mm-hmm.
listen to J.E. Heartbreak, bro. That's it. And if you need to listen
Okay.
to songs, I'll give it to you. I'm telling you, I was wrestling with this,
Oh no,
bro.
listen. I told you I had that one. That's the one I got. Cause I'm an album dude at the end of the day. So yes, of course there's definitely singles and stuff like that. But I like if I got a project that I could play from start to finish, like once again, like I was reading when we started off, shout to that Jill Scott. It is 100% from start to finish. If I really put it down on it, I would say the one that I listen to the most from start to finish would be this one right here. And this would
Man,
be my definition of their classic. I think the first 112 is amazing. It has definitely classic records on it. But if I want to go for the sound, you know what I'm saying? I think they kind of I think aside from like most of the records where Puff like really reproduced some stuff that was on like Faith or that you could find on Biggie, a lot of the samples are usually reused. This was an introduction. They're all young. You see them on the album cover, you know what I'm saying? Super young, all got the same suits on. They don't really have a lot of identity, you know what I'm saying, at the particular time. They came with hits on the next one, but I'm talking about when you got a full-fledged body of work. For me, I'm going with 112 right here. You know what I'm saying? Part three. Yeah, I mean that's my pick. And look to play on it for the living room listening club listeners. There's a lot of albums out there from both of these groups that you could go listen to. Cause I'm keeping it light right now because after Jagged Little Thrill, I don't know how much you've been really listening. I know they stayed together. And groups put out a lot of music, but they dropped the album last year. You heard that? I know. Listen, 112 not together, so I ain't trying to say it's still longevity and everything else. So I'm gonna keep it in the context of where it's at because, yeah, I see a lot of joints on here from Jagged Edge that you know what I mean. For me, if it wasn't like the singles that just broke through, that was just undeniable. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of lean on J.E. Heartbreak just a little bit because I don't know Jagged Little Thrill like that, and I know a couple records off Jagged Era, so I would say J.E. Heartbreak would have to be the classic. And Living Room Listening Club, we could put it up. We could put up a vote. Which one would you listen to?
what?
Are you listening to this one right
What?
here? Part three. Is this your go-to, or is it J.E. Heartbreak? And look,
Don't
I'd be cool
wanna
with the
make a
results.
scene. I really don't care if people stare at us. Sometimes I think I'm dreaming. I pinch myself just to see if I'm awake or not. Is it real? What I feel? Could it be you and me till the
You already know
end
this
of
shit.
time? Come on, stop playing with me. Get your man. Stop. Play with me,
Oh,
bro.
hold on.
Come
This got
on,
the
son.
original "Let's Get Married"
Hit
on
you with the
there. Oh, I didn't even
acapella,
know.
son. I gotta
And
be
they got
that way. Come
keys
on,
to the
stop playing with me.
range.
Come
This
on, man. I'm
album
singing
hard. I ain't gonna
lyrics.
hold you. I ain't
I
gonna
don't
hold
get
you. I
strike. I'm
forgot.
singing lyrics, bruh. Stop playing with
Hey
me.
yo, my joint on there was "Keys to the Range" off that Into Deep soundtrack. Yo, fire. Fire, damn. I might have to go get this. This might have to go into my collection. I'm not gonna hold you. I do not have this on vinyl, but I might need to go get this. The He Can't Love You record, that wasn't really my bag, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really,
What?
wasn't really fighting.
He can't love you.
No,
That
no, no,
wasn't in
no,
your
no, 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 no,
bag?
no, no, no. Hold on. Let me tell it. Let me disclaimer.
Oh, flag on the
It's not.
play,
No,
bro.
no, 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 no,
Now
no,
you
no.
gotta
Listen,
fix
listen,
that.
listen. Hold on. It's only cause, listen, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to toot no horns and nothing like that, but I ain't really have to play that. I ain't really have to play that for nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I wasn't really, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really saying he can't love you like I love you. You know what I'm saying? And I was on that. I was on that. You know what I'm saying? If I was loving you, we was good. So, if I was on it, it was only me. I don't know what the. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's just me. But what I'm saying is, yeah, no, this album got some hits, B. It got some hits. I might have to go pick this up. I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't. I think this would probably be my go-to because again, when I'm playing the records in the house, I gotta play it from front to back.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to. You convinced me today. Let's say that you won for that. You damn sure won for that. I'm
Let's
going to pick
go.
me up this
Let's
Jagged Edge
go. Let's
project.
go.
Yes, I
Let's
will.
go. Let's
I
go. Let's
will.
go. Let's
Because I
go.
can't front. I can't front. The record is fire. You know what I'm saying?
Come
But
on
but
now.
yes, let's not get it twisted. I don't know if you can go get this. This is the original copy. I don't know if it's gonna come like this. I don't even know if it's out. I'm lucky I got it. But this right here, if you have not listened, and that's our recommendation, absolutely. Definitely vote on it. You know what I'm saying? Let us know comments, you know what I'm saying? And as well as when you like, subscribe, hit this, little bell for notifications, and you'll get notifications whenever the videos drop, you know what I'm saying? Because we will be dropping joints. But yes, if it comes down to it, I would say for me, my personal classic would be I'm a Rock with Part 3. Um, and then definitely it's undeniable. J.E. Heartbreak is it. Can't even put anything else up next to it. But salute to both of these both of these groups.
Facts.
Absolutely amazing. Salute to salute salute to Jermaine Dupri
Yo,
because I'm
facts.
not
Come on.
I'm not I'm
Come
not
on.
saluting Puff. I'm sorry, I'm
Nah,
not
nah,
doing
nah.
it.
Mm-mm. Don't do that, Al.
I'm
You're gonna
not
get
saluting
canceled.
Puff.
Don't do
I'm
that.
not doing that.
What's
I'm
wrong
not
with you?
doing that.
What you
So
yo, come on.
no, absolutely not. Who else helped make this project? Hold on.
Hey man,
Let's
you
go,
have hey Al, you know what? Salute to everybody
Kevin
who helped make this
Wells,
project. I'll about to go down the
Kevin
list.
Wells,
Oh.
Joe Hooker. Salute to y'all. You know what I'm
Ay,
saying?
ay, ay.
And at that time, but yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Everybody, but salute to Q, Slim, Mike, and Duran 112 as in your favorite group too, as well. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely, man. Like this was good. I like this. I like this debate. I like this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Get spice things up a little bit, and then bring some history in here. You know what I'm saying? Some memories. Some stuff to talk about, man. Some fun stuff. That's all we trying to do here at the Living Room Listening Club. We trying to bring this. It's a little different from the vibe that we normally bring to y'all, but you know what I'm saying? We hope y'all vibe with it
Yo,
and
tell him
definitely pull
Al.
back up to the living room. You know what I mean? You already know.
Tell him Al. Tell him. Hey, listen. Living Room
Listen,
Listening Club. Definitely appreciate you guys tonight. You know what I mean? Hey
straight
Al, I
up.
appreciate you listening. I respect the fact that you were able to, you know what I mean, admit when you're wrong. That makes you know what I mean. That makes this if everybody in the world like admitted when they were wrong, not even like all the time, but half the time, the world would be a better place. So Al, shout out to you.
And that's the thing. It's nothing. It's no real wrong way to say it because yeah, if I ask the average person on the street, I know good and well, 112 is not going to be their number one. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely that's what's special about having these conversations and bringing up these memories and stuff like that, and having you know what I'm saying, having a history with the music, especially everything that you said about the introduction that you had when you had it. You know what I'm saying? And then as you got older, that's the biggest takeaway, if anything, I want everybody to take from. Yeah, we joking and we having fun and stuff like that, but certain groups in back in the days when people was making music, you had your start, you know what I'm saying, and you had to figure out where you was gonna go, where that was gonna take you. And at a certain time, you know what I'm saying, like you did have to see what was going on. 112 did start off, strong, hot out the gate, but you had Biggie, you had Mace, you had Puff at the time, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of that going on. But and then for Jagged Edge, starting off as a brand new group, you know what I'm saying, in the shadow of all of these other groups that came out, it's very hard to go ahead and push forward and make that happen for yourself. And for them, it didn't necessarily happen. Like you had a good strong come through when it came to the I Gotta Be record was so big. But then Jagged, once you go to J.E. Heartbreak, they found it. They found it. They gave you the fullest body of work that they could give you, short and concise, you know what I'm saying, not a whole bunch of tracks beating you overhead, which a lot of these people do. Sometimes people have lost the art of giving you a short focused project. The certain writers that you have, the producers, all of that stuff adds up. And they worked on that and they fine tuned it. And one thing, even though I was joking about all of the albums, if you're a super Jagged Edge fan, you have to salute a group that has been able to stay together. You have to, bro. Like it's absolutely, from them being brothers, twins, and all of that stuff, you gotta salute that because brothers still fight. You know what I'm saying? Brothers fight, they break up, all types of stuff. And at the end of the day, you gotta salute that to Jagged Edge for them to still being able to do it. Salute both of them groups for coming together to be able to do the verses. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna go back and watch that. I feel like that's some homework for everybody to do. If you enjoyed this conversation, pull up that verses, you know what I'm saying? So you can get familiar with all the hits because I'm sure they played way more records than we talked about. Plus, being able to play the music, hear the music, you know what I'm saying, instead of it just coming from us. But yeah, definitely go do that. You know what I'm saying? Go check out some music videos. That's what YouTube is for. You can pull up any of these videos that we're talking about. Sit back and look at what it is that we were talking about. Two very, very successful groups out of Atlanta made it happen. That was not the usual thing when you had Boys to Men and the Jodeci and all these other groups being created, Drew Hill and all these, plenty of other groups that we spoke of. And yeah, shout to both of them. 112, Jagged Edge, you already know. Great conversations. You know what I'm saying? Classic albums from both of them. Two of the biggest groups to ever do it. Love them guys, man.
No,
Straight up and
that's a
down.
fact. That's a fact. Listen,
Love 'em.
yo, well said. I can't even say it better myself. I'm just happy I got the dub tonight. You know what I mean? Shout out to both groups. Hey, listen, I got one ask though. Living Room Listening Club. We need some help. Listen, we love getting on here and just, chopping up and producing this content for you, but we just need help growing these channels. We would love nothing more than just to go live, and these conversations live, direct, get everybody involved, engaged,
Absolutely.
right? Interactive.
Absolutely.
But so, do all that simple as, if any of this resonates with you, do us a favor, like, follow, subscribe wherever you're watching right this content at, and just help us grow our channel. We promise to be
Absolutely. Please.
authentic and genuine
Please do
and try to
that.
show up. All right. And if you got any
Please do that. Please do
recommendations,
that.
yeah, if you got any recommendations, please just leave the comments in there. Let us know what songs, what albums, you know what I mean, that you want us to check out and review and talk about. And we love nothing more than just hop right on that. No Diddy.
Absolutely. Straight up. You already know what it is. And look, before we go real quick, you know what I'm saying? I definitely got a custom made Wu Tang shirt on, you know what I'm saying? But this was from the Run the Jewels Wu Tang show when they tour when they was coming out here, you know what I'm saying? I was able to go check it out. But I want to send a big rest in peace shout out, man, to Oliver Power Grant, one of the founding members of Wu Tang. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, condolences to him, his family, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? We of course we love R&B, but we grew up in the culture of hip hop, and it just that's definitely something. That's why I wore the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Definitely rest in peace to that man. Because if it wasn't for him, Wu Tang wouldn't even be. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them people that was just one of the backbones and the guy that made stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes or whatever. And he, if you remember, you know, we talked about Belly. You know what I'm saying? He was knowledge. He was knowledge in Belly. You know what I'm saying? Barking at DMX over the phone. You know what I'm saying? If yo Tommy, if you don't get that Bell money, word is born, son. You gonna see what time it is. Like, you know. So rest in peace to, you know, Power. You know what I'm saying? Definitely pivotal member within the culture, especially with Wu Tang and the Wu Tang family. You know, saying condolences to everybody, his family, loved ones, and friends. And I just wanted to say that since I got the shirt on, you know what I mean? But aside from that, LLC, we appreciate y'all 1000% for tuning in, 100%. We're going to come back with something else, another topic. It might not be a debate, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we got a lot of stuff in store, a lot of ideas and a lot of things that we want to do within this living room because it's a lot of living happening in here, but we got a lot of stuff that we want to pop
Hey,
off and make happen. So
speaking of which, you know what? Just figure you just pretty much like just share, right? Give them a little sneak peek, right? With that stated,
you got
yeah,
something else coming.
we got something else coming a little bit, but just to, you know what I mean, set the tone for the night, close out
Yes
the
sir.
proper way, and the tone
Yes
we
sir.
have, which is different than our typical norm, right?
A little bit, but it's
It's
cool.
energy, bro.
We can we can change up a little bit. It's nothing, you know what I'm saying.
I
We
feel
can
like
go back
I
and
wish I
forth,
had
you
a
know what I'm
belt
saying. Run
right
some.
now. Yeah, you would have. That's before. You was like that before, right? You was like that before. Right now, you
Nah,
more
son,
like
I was coming
limping a
with it
little
like,
bit
you know what I'm saying, like
with your
what?
vinyls.
Cause a little bit I leaned, you know what I'm saying? I winked and shit, you
Nah,
know
you
what I'm
wasn't
saying? It
leaning,
was
bro.
just
You
like,
ducked. You ducked.
I
You
hold
were
on.
like ducked.
Oh, I
You
ducked.
feel me? You ducked.
I
Like
ain't
I
never
was just
seen no
sitting there,
ducking.
like,
You
you
know
know
what
what
I
I mean? I
mean?
gave you the finish shot. Let me see. I ain't
Okay,
need it.
you know what I mean?
Truth be told, I was on some Shakur Stevenson. Ba ba ba. Yeah,
Shakur
I'm trying to
Stevenson.
tell you.
I mean, you know what I mean? But, Bud Crawford, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really got to, I already
But
put it
Crawford was in
down. I
my
already
corner.
did.
The hell you talking about? What?
Hey, yo, shout out to Shakur, man. Big Jersey. You already know. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yo,
never going to go
Jersey.
against Shakur. You already know.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
yo.
Listen, man.
Yo, good brother.
LLC.
Till next time. Appreciate y'all.
We out of here.
This dude still got the nerve to put the vinyl on. My man crazy. I feel you. I understand. Trust me, I'm a fan. But tonight you lost, man. Get your arguments, make better arguments, bro. I get it. Don't be emotional about it. Look, vinyls. I ain't got no vinyls. I still won the argument.
All
Disrespectful.
right, nigga.
All right, my boy.
All
Later.
right. 100.